Rhythm games are fun. Rhythm games are enjoyed by many people in many different communities. But what does this mean about rhythm games and what they look like to the average person? Well, I'm going to be talking about rhythm games based off of glanced attractiveness. So basically, the average person's reaction to these games, what their thoughts, their feelings, just based off the first impressions. I've been to many Round1s and Dave and Buster's, so I know what I'm talking about here. What this basically means is how attractive it looks to a rather average, well-adjusted person. You know, they're very simple creatures. They react with negativity outside American culture norms. If it looks fun, they'll typically try it. Yes. It matters because if a game is not shocking, it is more entertaining to the average person. And, well, the most obvious is being, in general, dance games. They have several pop culture references. They have a very low barrier of entry, and it's just step on the arrow to follow the beat. They have some downsides, though. People won't typically play these games if they fail some of the really easy songs. They'll never really finish out a set, and there's a lot of public pressure when you're playing this game. But it's a lot of fun to watch somebody who's good play these games. Next games. These games have really high turnover rates from somebody watching to playing it and trying it out and playing some more. All of these games have some element of instrument in it. And what that essentially means is they have the ability to be like, oh, this looks like fun. I'm going to try this out. And then they try it out and they go, wow, this is really fun. I'm glad I tried this. I'll try playing this again. And they each have some form of music connotation to it, mainly either being drums or Guitar Heroes or Rock Bands. Groove Coaster is kind of an outlier because it's just 2 buttons and you slap left or right, and that's a pretty fun one. The downside is there really isn't any downsides to these games because they're just fun to play and people steal the drumsticks. The questionables, Dance Rush, Dance Around, those 2 games are almost always broken in round 1. If a sensor or a camera is broken, they are basically out of commission for the next few years. And Beatmania is used as a drink table because there's no tables, and it is used to store drinks. When an average person sees Teto Connect or Sound Voltex, they run away because, how do I put this? You can't have children in bikinis. In fact, it's so bad that yeah, it's just bad. There's no way to defend it. It's bad. Conclusion. American arcades are dying and are being replaced slowly with games that are more gambling focused, combined with the rising costs of managing and maintaining properties for purely for-profit ventures. The loss of arcades are harming communities across America, and pushing these games into smaller and private spaces, such as conventions, is driving out the wants for Konami to seek out any meaningful profit-driven incentives to reach American consumers outside of Round1 or Dave & Buster's. Thank you.